1 year after my bariatric surgery. What I wish I knew before I started. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are someone who watches my channel religiously, you already know that I had a bariatric surgery, a gastric sleeve one, which is basically they cut a part of my stomach. The reason behind me getting this surgery was not because just I wanted to lose weight. I have many videos talking about this and you can go watch them. I'm going to keep all of them in the cards. I don't know where they pop up. But basically, I had health issues that actually made me urgently needing to get a weight loss surgery. The surgery was really went well. It wasn't an easy surgery. Some people say it is an easy surgery because you can go out easily. Like after 2 days from the hospital, you have just the small stitches, not big opening in the stomach. But it's hard because there is a lot of an emotional toll on you that gets to you. There is a lot of things involved in this. You cannot say it's an easy surgery. A surgery is a surgery regardless. Specifically, it takes from you your eating habits and it really transforms you. I am thankfully past the year now, and after passing this year, I can confirm to you that a huge part of this surgery working is by being a good patient. And whether you should or shouldn't do the surgery will all depend on what is the main cause of your weight gain. So if your weight gain comes from eating sweets all the time and fizzy drinks, then the surgery is not for you. The surgery is for people who have problem with carbs-based food like pasta, pizza, bread, and that was my problem at the time. I also had a problem with my glycemic index because of my PCO and hormonal imbalance and my thyroid problems. So this was the best solution for me. However, if you have diabetes, it's always advised for you to get a gastric bypass, which is totally a different surgery where they actually surpass completely the stomach part of the body, and the food does not get at the stage of going through the stomach, which is more invasive, but I know a lot of people who did it and they're very happy with such a surgery. At the end of the day, I lost from the day of the surgery. I did it in March, 20th of March in 2019. My start weight was 96 kilograms, and right now I weigh 68 kilograms. I stopped losing weight currently after the year mark. I'm currently also doing a diet. I'm starting a diet, the keto diet, because I want to make sure I keep up with my insulin resistance, because I don't want to go back to eating bad again. I want to make sure that I maintain this and I work better on myself, and that's why I decided to go with the keto diet. It's very promising. I believe that it helps you and aids you to go on diets easier, because I don't get hunger strikes like I used to, but there are things that I had to keep up with. I had to make sure that I drink enough water because I didn't want my skin to go bad or my hair to fall. All of these things were my concerns before doing the surgery. I also had to keep up with eating well. At least I told myself I'm going to include 1 egg a day, every day, and 1 cup of milk. And that was like the must for me. I snacked also on nuts. I made sure I stay up on at least bringing in my body healthy snacks and healthy foods to keep up with this change. At the same time, I take a lot of vitamins in a day. As you can see, this is like, I already took a lot of medications in the morning, and this is hyped up full. So you have to keep up with your vitamins. It's not a cool thing. They're chewable ones, but they don't taste the best. I don't like the taste of them. But at the end of the day, you have to keep up. I drink detox tea. I talked about that tea before, and I'm talking about it right now again because I really, they're not sponsoring this video, but I really liked that tea because it just cleanses my body, makes sure that my stomach is ready. when you do the surgery that to do the rules, otherwise you're going to vomit. And I was paranoid with vomiting. I knew it's going to be painful and didn't want to go through it, so I stopped myself from doing anything that would lead to me vomiting. Like, I have to chew very well, eat very slowly. When I feel full, I stop. I do not stuff myself more. And at the same time, I cannot eat and drink at once. Certain foods I know do not satisfy me anymore. So bread, for example, I'll eat a very small piece of bread. So if I want to eat a meal outside, I'd rather choose a salad than choosing something with bread. I'd rather skip the bread in order to enjoy a bigger amount of the meal. Unfortunately, there are some bad habits that got into me, but I am now focusing on not going back to them. Like, now snacking for me is easier. I used to never snack. I used to eat big meals, but now because my stomach is smaller, I'd rather eat like a quick snack. That's why going on keto makes most sense for me, because now even snacking, I can snack on nuts, which is okay, on a cucumber, on a little bit of lettuce. Easier nowadays for me to make a diet and stick to it. That's why keto, again, made so much sense for me. There are some concerns. People are concerned about excess skin. I didn't suffer from this because you have to also exercise. I didn't do something crazy because I'm a very lazy person. I do walking half an hour every day, and I do it whenever. It's just like a goal that I have to do it daily, so I put it on the list, but I'm not so eager when I do it. So sometimes I do it early in the morning, sometimes I do it later in the night. Sometimes I do it that I don't take public transportation. I would walk to my destination. So I fit it in the day, and that was my form of exercise, and it really, really helped. Something like the Amazfit band that I talked about in my previous video really, really also helped, because, or you can do that also on your phone, where you collect your steps. Knowing how much energetic exercises you've done in a day is a really, really helpful way as well, and it really helped me keep up with the exercise and not get the loose skin. I went from size 48 European, 18 American, to now a size 40 European, 10 USA, 12 UK. Yes, my body shape stayed the same, so I still have curves. Maybe the only thing that changed, chest. My cup size is the same. The band size is what changed drastically, but also the plumpness of my chest is now kind of gone. So that's something that happens with any weight loss. It doesn't have to be because of the bariatric surgery. I think this surgery allowed me to know that change is possible. So if you're someone who's overweight and you think that there is no way out of this, and you tried diets and your body is rejecting this, I recommend this surgery for you, but you have to talk to your health provider, because this surgery is invasive and this surgery is not cheap. I did it back home in Egypt. I'm going to put the details of my doctor down below, but I always recommend you look for the best doctor. And my criteria searching for the doctor came from, I wanted a doctor who does this surgery or performs this surgery on cases that are dangerous, like people with diabetes, high blood pressure, breathing problems, because if the doctor is able to do this surgery on someone who's not an easy patient, then he can do it easily on anybody. Also look how many patients did this doctor do this with. That will also help give you a generic idea on whether that doctor is really, really good at doing the surgery or not. Try to ask about which machine he's using and try to see if that's the newest technology machine or not. Sit with patients that did the surgery from this doctor. Something really, really also important, and that really helped me a lot. Look for the after care with that doctor. So for me, I never pay anything for the aftercare from that doctor, and they keep up with me. There is a nutritionist that I talk to, a fitness trainer with that doctor that really gives me plans if I want to, but as I told you, my exercise is just walking, can't do more. And at the same time, they are always checking on me. There is like a 24/7 WhatsApp number that I can or call if I'm back home, that I reach anytime whenever I feel any problems. I felt some problems because one time I stuffed myself too much and I couldn't breathe, but they told me what to take and what to do right away, even if I'm miles away and at any time of the day or any time of the week, which is so helpful. So the aftercare is really what you really need to look for, because if a doctor just performs the surgery and you go back home and you never hear from them again, that's problematic, because you need to keep up with your health. This surgery, in order for it to succeed, there is a huge part on you that you have to do. You have to change your lifestyle. This forces you to change your lifestyle. So can you do what this surgery does to you without doing the surgery? Of course, but it would need a lot of discipline, and it would need you to be a healthy individual. So if you're a healthy individual who can lose weight, do the things that this surgery makes you do, you can lose weight right away. If your health problem is preventing you from losing weight, like that was my case, then that surgery is definitely what's made for you. Yeah, so I hope that video came to help anybody considering this, or answer your questions and curiosity about how I lost weight. And I hope to see you in my next video. Stay happy, boos. Bye.